The way most TNT cannons shoot is pretty straightforward. However, one type of TNT cannon uses much more unique ways to launch TNT. Of course, I'm talking about slime cannons. Today, I'm going to show you how they work, how to build them, and some extra tips about them. And if you find them interesting, be sure to subscribe. So something you may not know about slime cannons is that there are actually two different types. The first type are slime powered TNT cannons. Now you may be thinking, okay, what do you mean by slime powered? It's a slime cannon. Well, I'm talking specifically about the way that the TNT is launched forward. This is an example of a slime powered TNT cannon. As you can see, when I press the button, the TNT is launched forward only using slime blocks with pistons. The way to build this is simple. All you need to do is follow certain redstone tick timings. The dispenser is powered on tick 0, the back piston is powered on tick 2, and the front piston is powered on tick 3. Now the pros to building this type of cannon is that number 1, they are extremely cheap on TNT, so you're only using the amount of TNT that you're launching, and 2, they are extremely easy to scale up. Observe. See, as long as I keep the tick timings consistent, I can move them around however I want. Now, all I have to do is just extend the cannon's slime blocks, redstone, and dispenser. And now you can see the cannon is much longer than before. Keep in mind, pistons can only push up to 12 blocks though, so make sure you don't exceed that number. Also make sure that any blocks touching the slime blocks are immovable, just like these glazed terracotta blocks. If I wanted, I can go even further with it too. All I need to do is just place these repeaters at the end to extend the redstone signal into another identical slime cannon. Now if you look at these timings, you can see I'm still following the same tick timings. I just added 1 to all of them to keep it consistent. And now, the slime cannon is even bigger than before. You can do all this type of stuff vertically too, just make sure that those tick timings are the same. Now, there is a con to these slime cannons though, in that not only do they have little to no potential to aim, but they have a very small range. So if you're going to build this cannon, make sure you build it in the right spot. The second type of slime cannon are TNT powered slime cannons. These slime cannons use TNT to launch the shot like a normal cannon does, but they do it in a pretty unique way. This is an example of a TNT powered slime cannon. Check out what happens when I fire it. And that is a pretty fancy way of shooting. I must admit, it's not very practical, but it's definitely a flex. Now the way this works is through a series of timings. On tick 0, the back dispensers fire. On tick 12, the front dispensers dispense a bunch. And on tick 31, the slime blocks on the bottom launch everything up and then the shot is fired. Now let's build it. First you need to place these holes in the ground where the slime is going to go. Now you're doing this so that the slime blocks don't stick to the ground. Place your pistons and the slime blocks on top. Then we need to place all of our dispensers. For the front ones, I'm going to put them all around on all edges for more TNT. Now for the redstone. The button needs to go on the back, since it needs to be activated instantly. Let's run a redstone line of repeaters from the back to the front. 1, 2, 3 repeaters, and now, since this is the 12th tick, we can run a line up to the front of the cannon with a comparator. Make sure it's on subtract mode so you could rapid fire some TNT. Now let's continue to run the line down to the front. On the 8th repeater, we can set it to 3 ticks instead of 4 ticks. So now this line is exactly 31 ticks. Now we're done. Let's test it out. And it's working pretty well. Keep in mind, occasionally the TNT may break the redstone on top of these dispensers though, so you're probably going to want to protect it with obsidian. There are other types of cannons like this. This is just a clear-cut example of what they're like. So now you know all about slime cannons in Minecraft. They're not the most practical cannons, but it's good info to know. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and like this video for more TNT cannon content. Thanks for watching.